hard-hitting show, Knowledge of Spirit, where we seek to find the hidden truth. I'm one of your co-hosts, New York celebrity psychic Jesse Bravo, and with me is my co-host and UK's top psychic radio presenter, Alan Cox. Hi, everybody.
Hello there. Lovely to be back with you all again. Thanks, Jesse.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's so nice to be right on the radio after the 4th of July because, Alan, I was telling you before, I figured no one's coming on the radio today. They're probably drunk, running around. I said, I don't know what's going on. Let's see what happens.
I mean, why does a country have to celebrate getting away from us lovely English people?
It's nothing like celebrating a big victory. You know, when you hide behind trees and you pop people and you run to another tree, it's a pretty successful campaign.
Yeah. There was a program on our television last week about great houses and hidden secret houses in the UK. And I only saw the last bit of it, but there's a house in London where the fate of North America was decided. George Washington was there, the King of England, and some other dignitaries, and they actually sat around a table, apparently, and took it to the vote whether the US should have its independence, and they voted for it, apparently. And as the commentator said, if they hadn't have done, America would have been a very different place than what it is today.
I am very sure of that, my friend. Very sure of that.
I don't know all the details. I didn't hear it all, but it's 4th of July wouldn't have been, would it? So
it would have been something else, probably. If that. You know, we're going to come up to this because we got 10 minutes until we get this person on. But, you know, Alan, one of the biggest stigmas of the psychic, the spiritual field, whether you're talking about psychics, whether you're talking about medium, whether you're talking about healers, or many of the other aspects or genres within the psychic field, but we all get a real bad rap. And that's because we have a lot of people who are not savory characters that are in the field, like any other field, whether you're a banker, a baker, a contractor, or anybody else you hire to do something. You're going to have your good and you're going to have your bad, but probably the majority is that you're going to have people who are trying their best.
Yes, that's true. And I think it's like anything, isn't it, that somebody who does a bad job on purpose couldn't care less on a roof. All roofers, all tilers get branded with the same tarbush type of thing.
That's completely right. So, you know, me and you thought of this concept about a couple of months ago. And I said to you, I go, Alan, let's do this segment called Psychic Scam Busters. And you've already done it. Yes,
I did.
And you're like, this is what my experience was. So what we're going to tell our listeners today is, if you're listening to us in Japan, if you're listening to us from the UK, Canada, Australia, India, we got people from all over, from Spain. I mean, I look down our list. We got about 70,000 people out of China. I don't know where they are, but they're there. We are thanking you for being with us tonight. You don't have to be here with us, and that's why we always put out the best possible content that we can to enjoy our time with us. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to put out our segment, which we called Psychic Scam Busters.
Yes.
Now, in this segment, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to call up a person who claims to be a psychic on this person's advertisement, just to give you a little flavor of what's going on here. I'm going to bleep out his name. Mr. Beep is internationally known and will help with all problems in life. Help bring back loved ones, depression, success in business, marriage and love. Your pain is my responsibility. Now, this was on his advertisement in a local newspaper, but let me read you his Facebook page. Mr. Beep is an internationally known psychic with, and by the way, instead of saying with, it's wit. So this psychic known wit, spiritual powers, instead of W-I-T-H, is W-I-T, wit powers.
Okay.
From his ancestral master spirit, he's been able to help many celebrities internationally. Mr. Beep can clear negativity, foresee future events, solve impossible problems,
Okay.
He helps you connect you with the love of your life. He also addresses your family problems and challenges. Also able to proffer solutions to depression, substance abuse. Take this one, Alan. Impotency.
Oh, right, okay.
Infertility.
What does he do? He sells you Viagra.
Break black magic, jinx demonic forces. Alan, can you possibly jinx a demonic force? Does that even make any sense to you?
I don't even understand what that even means, to be honest.
But Alan, we're not even done here.
Okay.
Success in business, exams. So listen, I want to be a doctor, so I guess I go to this gentleman here. He's going to get me through my exams. Careers, jobs, and marriage. And Mr. Beep will never give up until a positive result is reached. Well, you know what? We're going to find out how far he's willing to go and how real this man is. Now, I'm not saying the man isn't real. Now, folks out there, we're not saying that this guy is a scam artist. But I'm just telling you that he's saying a lot of words of a scam artist would say. We're not saying that this bad is a bad human being. Right, Alan? We're not saying that.
No.
But we're going to find out who he really is.
And I think that's important because if somebody's putting out claims like that, then there has to be truth to it, because otherwise, what can you say? He's there to take money off people.
You know what?
That's the case.
Absolutely. And guys out there, listen, I happen to be a professional psychic. Alan is a professional psychic and healer. Okay?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, we're not out here to make our industry look bad. This is done in an effort to help you as a person if you are looking for solutions to a problem and you decide that the psychic field is going to be the solution to your problem and look in this area. What we're going to do is we're going to lay out how someone gets scammed. I am going to play the absolute perfect victim. And you're going to hear whether this person is going to scam me or not. And we're going to be very objective here, Alan, right?
Yes, indeed.
We're going to be very objective. I'm not going to force this guy. I'm not going to make him do anything.
And I'll be very quiet. I won't say anything.
And you know what? We're just going to lay it out there, and we haven't figured this out. We're just going to do this right now. We're on air. We're going to do this live, just so you know that none of this stuff is ever pre-scripted. Our show is always live, never pre-scripted. So, Alan, what type of victim should I play? Should I play the victim whose wife has run off with my best friend? Or
shall I tell you just very quickly how I, with somebody else, busted somebody. I phoned up, and as everybody knows, I'm over here in the UK, but it doesn't really matter where you are. And I said that it was an American site, American woman I phoned near Chicago, and I said that my American love of my life had gone back to America and left me, and is any chance that she could come back to me? And I was told, oh yes, she can, and she'd linked into her, and she knew that she was missing me, which was absolutely brilliant because the person didn't exist. And then asked me for a load of money. So,
well, that's how usually the scam goes, and we have a couple of minutes here before we get to it. And that's how usually scam goes. So I think I'm just going to break off in sort of a similar pattern. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'm a very successful businessman because, you know, when a con artist hears that you have money, their lights, their eyes, when you look at them, you can probably see dollar signs or pound signs or yen, shillings, rupees, whatever, shekels, whatever, clams, whatever denomination you're using over there in your country, you can see that in their eyes, and all they're thinking about is how they can part you with your money. And they usually do it by telling you that you have some type of curse on you. I'm going to say that my wife's name is Yeah. Well, what's a good name? I don't know.
Sherry?
Sherry. Sherry, more of it. All right. So my wife's name's going to be Sherry. She has left me for a younger man, a model, and has moved from New York to Cincinnati.
Okay.
Cincinnati. And this was 3 months ago. We have been married 13 years. And I'm going to say that I heard that somebody did some type of voodoo. I'm just going to lead him a little bit, just a little bit of touchy-feely, and we'll see where that leads us. Because, this gentleman's going to get dropped in gear right now, just about 1 minute's time. So everybody out there, get your friends, your family, gather around this radio, because here we go. We're going live.
Please leave your message for... Sorry, that mailbox is full. Please call again later.
Hey, Joe, if you hear us,
Thank you for using T-Mobile.
All right, Joe.
Well,
Joe, can you hear us, Joe? I'm going to give Joe another number, okay? Let's see if...
he's just said he can hear us.
All right, good. I'm going to see if we can smile and dial here. And I'm going to give another number to another person. And let's see if we can get this person on the line. I would have loved to got the other guy. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a winner.
Probably why his mailbox is full.
Please leave your message for...
Seline.
Sorry, that mailbox is full. Please call again later. Thank you for calling.
Oh, my God. Isn't it interesting, Alan? We just
Yes.
put another number up because we're just going to smile and dial here.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's kind of weird that all their mailboxes are full or not set up?
It is very odd, isn't
Is that
it, really?
uncanny?
It is.
And our
It's almost-
executive producer for the show, Joe, said they must be real. They know that you're calling.
Sorry, all circuits are busy now. Will you please try your call again later? We're sorry, all circuits are busy now. Will you please try your call again later?
They're all listening to this show, aren't they?
They're just not picking up. They're just not picking up, and
That's what it is. You can tell this is live radio,
Sorry, all
folks.
circuits are busy now. Will you please try your call again later? We're sorry, all circuits are busy.
so folks out there, please bear with us. As you can see, this is live. If this was pre-scripted and done, we could have edited it down and went right to a call. But this is what happens when you do it live. You get, the results could be anything. This guy is, you have a new guy.
Okay.
Wow.
Please leave your message for...
Chukusa.
Wow.
Yeah. It's certainly looking...
Wait, the voicemail's on. No, don't tell anything, Alan. Voicemail's on.
Mm.
There it goes. Yeah, now that one's off. Now we can speak to Alan. Yeah, because now it was up on his voicemail, and then he would have told all his scammy friends.
Yeah, indeed. It's right. While you're talking, I'm just going through the different possibilities.
Hello?
Yes, hi. Is this Mr. Kumar?
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Kumar, my name is Mike, and I need your help.
Sure, brother.
So, once I read that, you're world-renowned, I felt this guy's got to be able to help me. When I read that you're world-renowned, I said, if there's anybody who's going to help you, it's got to be you.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let me tell you what's going on.
Huh?
Let me tell you what's going on to see if you can help me.
Sure, brother. Tell me.
Okay. I'm a successful businessman. I don't have time to stay home all day. You know what I mean? I work hard. So I'm not at home. I was taught you make the money, and then the wife should be happy, right? Well, my wife ran off with a younger man about 3 months ago.
Oh.
They moved over to Cincinnati. So, I read here that you can, can you help me with this? Is this something that you can do or no?
Sure, I can do. This is not a big deal for me. It is a small only. It is a normal deal only.
It's what? I'm sorry?
It is a small thing only. I can help you. There is no big matter, brother.
Really? So this is not something big for you? This is something easy?
Yes, it's very easy.
Wow, man. You guys are so amazing. I don't know how you get all these gifts. How you do it?
Yeah, we are spiritualist, brother. I'm a spiritualist. Most powerful spiritualist. Brother, where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from Queens. I live
Queens,
in Forest
where
Hills.
You stay?
Forest Hills, you know the area?
Okay, when you want to come, brother? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, brother, the line is breaking. Can you... Hello?
This better? Okay, this much be better. I just switched the lines. How about this? Better?
Hello?
Hello? You hear me now?
Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go over there. What do I need to bring with me? A picture of her? Like what?
Just you bring me the picture and name and date of birth. That's enough.
Can we? Yes. How long is it going to take? Because I really miss her a lot. I mean, it's been 3 months.
Sure,
it seems like a year.
No problem. You don't have to worry about anything. I'm there for you. You think me as a brother, I help you. You come tomorrow morning at exactly 10 o'clock, okay?
Okay, what else do I need? And listen, I make a lot of money. That doesn't I want to spend a lot of money. How much is this going to cost me?
You come here, let me check and let me know about that, brother.
Tell me now, because if I don't bring any money with me, I'm not going to be able to pay you. I mean, I'd like to pay you in cash, if that's possible.
Sure, you come. Well, let me check. First we'll check, then we'll talk about that. Money is not a big thing. Money is today comes, tomorrow goes. Money, it doesn't stay. When we die, we don't take 1 cent in our graveyard or cemetery place, okay?
Yes, but how much is it going to cost me?
Maybe you come. We'll check about that.
No. Listen, Mr. Kumar, I want to be able to go there and take care of everything. I don't want to go there and then get a run around. It's going to be this, that's going to be that. Just tell me. This way I could just get it done with.
Yeah, brother, first I need to check. I need to check about...
You said this is a small thing, so what do you need to check on a small thing?
I need to check on the photo. I need to check date of birth, name. I need to tell. Why you are...
I'm excited because I don't want to go there and waste my time. I don't want to do that. If I'm going to go there, we're going to do it, we might as well get it done with. I'm a businessman. I told you. I work 12 hours a day. I don't have that type of time to go there. And give me a ballpark figure of how much it's going to cost. Is it going to cost me $100? Is it going to cost me $50, $20? How much?
You first say text your name and the date of birth, and let me check and let me call you back, okay?
Oh, God. You know, Mr. Kumar, you say you were going to help me.
Brother, one thing I'm telling you, this is not a big problem. This is the 0% problem for me. It is just a zero. You thinking it is a 100% or 1000%, but it is a 0% problem for me. This type of cases I have dealt many things. Okay, you can't go just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If it's zero problem for you, right? If it's zero and it's nothing, then it shouldn't cost more than $20 or no? Because I need to know when I go there. I want to bring the right amount of money at least. How much does this usually cost? $100, $200, $300, $20? How much?
No, sorry, brother. This is not okay, brother. Thank you so much, and thank you for calling. If you're happy, you come. Let me check everything and let me tell you. Okay?
Why don't you just want to tell me a price? I don't get it.
Brother, I want to check. If you go to doctor, it doesn't say the operation costs like this, like this. First, you need to check what is going on inside your body. He will check and he will give something. You need to take care of like tablets or something like that. Then only you take to the operation. If you go to the hospital, you open your dress and operate your body, and he doesn't send you, brother. It's not like that. It is the same kind of doctor thing, you know.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Place. He told me the exact same thing. Next thing you know, he comes out with a chicken. He's got all types of paraphernalia, and it's like he wants to charge me thousands of dollars. For that, I'd rather know ahead of time. This way, I don't waste your time. You don't waste my. This is a big thing for me, Mr. Kumar.
Brother, trust me, believe me. You come here. I help you. How did you get my number?
I got you out of the newspaper from the classifieds.
Which newspaper?
The AM New York Classified.
Okay. Sure, brother.
That's the one that you put in. That's why I'm calling you, because I'm like, you know, if you say that you could do it, I don't know how you could do it, but if you can't do it, I just want to know how much it's going to cost.
Brother, I'm not telling.
I'm conscious, man. I'm scared of going over there. How about if you attack me with a chicken?
What, brother?
I'm scared. That's why I want to know how much it's going to cost.
Brother, you don't raise it. It doesn't cost you more. You come here, we talk about that. Why you are saying tension too much? Why you tension? You be patient. I help you. I'm telling I don't help you. I help you. Be patient.
Mr. Kumar, the reason why is I went to another place, and the next thing you know, they didn't want to tell me a price. You know, I know that you probably know one of these guys from, you know, who advertise in the same place as you do. I went there.
Okay.
Next thing you know, something else is going on. I don't want that again. I just want to know what I'm going to deal with. This way, I can go there with peace of mind.
Which country people? You went to African people?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not African. I am Indian.
So Indian and African is different? How? Can you explain that to me? Like how?
Yeah, I'm Indian, brother. Their things will be different and my things will be different.
So in spiritualism, if you're from India and someone's from Africa, it's different?
No. Maybe they must be coming in their way of living life, and I may come with my living of my life. So many people who go to African people, they come to me only.
So they do it differently than you do it, but they said that they can get my wife back, Sherry. And you're saying the same thing, but wouldn't you do the same thing? No.
Brother.
Yes, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Brother, this is the last word from my mouth, okay?
Oh, Lord, now it's the last word. Why does it have to be the last word?
Just listen to me. If you trust me, if you believe me, you come here. I'm ready to do for you anything. If you don't trust me, if you don't believe me, you please don't talk to me or don't come to me. Okay? I wanted to help you. I help you.
Yeah.
You called me at night 1 o'clock.
Right. Let me give you a ballpark. Is this going to cost me $500 like the other guy said?
Maybe, I don't know, brother.
So this is something big then. You said it was something small. 500 is big.
No. 500 is smaller than that, I guess.
So it's less than 500.
No. It's smaller than that, I guess.
It's more? So
No,
we're talking about thousands.
No, brother. I'm telling you, it's smaller than 500. I'm telling you.
Smaller than 500 then. Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, that's good. And you can get her back. Now, how long is it going to take? Because I'm getting a little anxious here. Every day that she's away from me, it's just another day that, you get stronger because,
Brother.
Yeah?
Tomorrow morning, exactly 10 o'clock, you come. I am giving for your appointment. Everything will do, and we talk about that, okay?
All right, I'll come tomorrow at 10. Thank you, Mr. Kumar.
Okay.
All right. So, guys out there, as you can see what went on there, I had to fight this guy tooth and nail to try to get him out of him.
Yeah, he didn't want to commit, did he?
Exactly, because one of the ways that they scam you is that they want to bring you into their place of business. They want to tell you all the really good, juicy stuff that scare the living you-know-what's out of you.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there and everywhere. The next thing you know, you're in the middle.
While you was talking to Mr. Kumar, Jesse,
I saw you put that off to me. I'm going to go look right now.
I'll just read out to you what this person says. Can heal a broken heart, finding the perfect romantic partner, finding a person, getting the commitment you want, drawing a specific person to you, spiritual cleansing, getting rid of unwanted love and pursuers, making someone dream of you, keep your lover faithful, that's twice said that, raise your self-esteem, getting revenge, oh, that's very spiritual, getting revenge, attracting more money, spice up your sex life, getting rid of jealousy, become an object of desire. Well, we already are, aren't we, Jesse?
Oh, boy.
Seduce a specific person and catching a cheater. So I think there's a lot there.
Yeah, so why don't you why don't you do this? Why don't you put that number in and then you take care of this one here?
Okay, I will. Hang on a minute, I've got to get onto my Has that been dialed for me now?
Yep, that had already been thrown into the queue. Okay. Oh, no, this is another one. This is a 917 number.
Oh, right, okay.
Hello? Yes, hi. Is this Seline?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, man, I just got off with a friend of yours. I've been calling people all day. I don't know if you can help me. Can I tell you what's going on, or do you already know?
No, yeah, tell me. I don't know.
All right, because, I hear psychics, they know everything. So, look, I got your advertisement off the classifieds.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what happened. Listen, I've been doing business for a long time. I'm a very successful businessman, and I work a lot of hours in a day. So, look, I thought if I make money, my wife's going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she just ran off with a young man 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
to
Cincinnati. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I want her back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm on the phone with you. Now what?
Sorry?
No.
Okay. So what do you do? You said.
I do.
Hmm.
I do banking.
Hello?
You asked what I do for a living?
No. Ask you where do you live?
Oh, I live in Queens, Forest Hills.
Queens.
Mhm.
Okay, because if you want your wife back, I could help you, but I need to have a picture. You understand?
Okay, you need a picture.
And a picture, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Picture. About a picture of the guy. You need him to do something bad.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If she's with somebody, yeah, I need this picture of the guy too.
So you need a picture of the guy to do something bad to him.
Exactly. Yeah, on picture of you also.
And me too? A picture of me?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, so I do the good stuff for me, bad picture for him. Okay. Now, here's a question. I know it's hard because, you know, the spirit world works crazy and stuff, but how long is it going to take to get it back? Because she's been gone for 3 months, and to me it feels like a year or like 10 years almost.
Okay.
So,
it depends, because I need to check first to see the whole situation and then see exactly what we have to do. You understand? So for me to tell you, if you can come see me and then I will check for you, I will tell you exactly what we have to do to bring her back to you. You understand?
okay. Here's the next question, and this really scares me, Seline. Just because I have a lot of money doesn't mean I want to spend a lot of money.
No,
okay?
I mean, I won't charge you because you have the money. I'm going to charge you the price according to what we have to do. You understand?
Okay. So let's say this is a real bad case, because it seems like a bad case. She told me he's big in the pants. I'm not so big in the pants, so now I'm really concerned. So how much is that going to cost me? Not to be big in the pants, I mean to get her back.
As I told you, it depends of
like if it's a really bad case, because if I go down to see you, I want to be able to come down with the right amount of money. I don't want to play any games. How much should I bring with?
No, I cannot tell you the price. I can give you an average. The price could be between 300 up to 1,000. It depends on the whole situation, and depends of how fast you want her back. Depends also how strong she is into this relationship.
I told you, the guy's big in the pants. It's really strong.
I know, but I need to check before, because you tell me, but what you tell me, what I would have to see could be different, you understand? So it could be between 300 to 4, 5, up to 1,000, it depends, you understand?
To 1,000. So let me get crazy. Let's say I come down there with $1,000. How fast can she come back? Because $1,000 is a lot of money. That should be able to buy me a lot of good stuff.
I know.
Like I like real stuff, like good cars and stuff like that.
Usually the process could take between 7 days, 10 days maximum, something like that, if we do the strongest way.
You're that powerful to get it back in 7 days? Really?
7 days to 10 days, yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about this other guy. What can we do to him? I want to give him a swift boot in the ass because he's making my life miserable. What can we do for that $1,000? Do I get like a swift boot in the ass to him too?
No, that's just for me to bring her back to you and to break them up. Maybe it won't cost that much. It depends.
Okay, but if I want to do a little quick on him, how much would that cost?
No,
and I don't want him dead. I mean, I know that you could probably do that because you're a powerful guy.
All you ask me right now, I need to check in front of you and tell you. So if you want to do, come see me, okay?
All right, I'm going to come see you. Thanks a lot, man.
All right,
thanks. All right, Alan. Once again.
Okay. Well, while you was talking to our friend on there, I was just reading this other one here, and the person, she says, she's extremely powerful and works faster than any other psychic. She can help you with your problems no matter how severe. She can stop lovers, restore lovers, stop divorce, reveal your cheating partner, lift you from depression. I can tell you everything you need to know without you even saying a single word. So
all right. She sounds like a prime candidate. You want to put in there and have tie you up?
Yeah, I'll have a talk to Bella.
Huh. So as you can see here, guys, overall they have the same strategy, which is to try not to give up their hand of telling you how much money is going to go in. Alan, you want to drop that into the queue, Alan? Have you want to drop it for you?
Yeah, please, if you would. Yeah.
Okay, that's the 774 beep beep beep.
That's the
number?
one.
Okay,
yeah.
let me send it off. Cool. Let's see. Oh, man.
You know how technically minded I am, Jesse.
I'm sorry?
I say, you know how technically minded I am.
let's see. Joe, can we throw this woman in the queue here? Sir, here we go. She's up live.
Okay.
Please leave your message for 310774629.
Bad number.
Here we go again.
Boo.
Well, that went straight to the number, so
my God.
She's probably doing an in-depth thing for somebody else.
Yeah, she's obviously taking care of someone else. So what else you have in the queue there for your own little...
I haven't at the moment.
All right, so let me look here. We got something else going up. 6-4...
Hello?
Alan?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello,
Hello? Have I come through to the psychic?
Yeah, psychic?
Yeah, psychic? Yeah, you can help me with love, can you? Have I got the right number? You can?
Yeah.
Okay. Whereabouts are you? Can I ask you that? Where are you?
Where are you right now?
Can you hear me all right?
I said,
Hello?
where are you right now?
Where am I right now? I'm in England.
You are in England?
I'm in England, yes. I've been scouring the internet to try and find somebody to help me to get back an American lady who I fell in love with when she was over here, and she's gone back to New York. And I want to know whether you can get us back together again.
Yeah, I can help you for that.
Okay. Her name was Sally. Her name's Sally. And she's moved back.
Her name is Sally?
Her name is Sally, Sally, and she lives in Manhattan.
Okay. So where do you live? You live in London?
I live just outside London. Just outside London.
Huh?
And I live, I live near London.
Oh, near the London. But right now you are in New York here?
No, I'm talking to you from my home in England, and I want to know
England,
can you help me from a distance to get
okay, let me tell you. Okay, what you can do right now, send me her name for the message right now, and your name. After in 20 minutes you call me back.
Why have I got to call you back in 20 minutes?
Yeah, you can call me in 20 minutes, but send your name and your lady name. I check you and your lady whether you will be in, whether she can go back to you or she cannot go back.
Okay. Well, if you want, my name is Alan Cox.
No, send it to me in message. Right now, I don't have time to write that one. Send me in message.
Okay. Where do you want me to send the message to?
My phone. The phone you call right now.
You want me to send a message there? So why can't I just tell you my name? My name's Alan Cox, and the other person, Alan Cox, C-O-X, Alan Cox.
No, I can't write that one for you. You know, I know that you are not in England right now. This is not an England number. This number is America here. This number is Ohio number.
Wait a moment.
I know you are not.
No, you wait a moment. Yes, you're quite right. It is an American number, but I'm calling you via Skype, and Skype provide American numbers, so I can call from England. Right, so I'm in England. I don't lie. I'm in England. Okay?
Okay, take your phone. Okay, wait. Take your phone number, send it to me. You just take your phone and you send it to this number, and where I call you. You call me back. I give you the results.
I don't need to call you back, do I? My name's Alan Cox, and the girl's name is Sally Preston.
No, I can't do that. Oh, it's okay. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Alan, they don't like your voice, man. They just ran right off. They just did not like you, man.
I'll tell you something, Jesse. I had forgotten that. because, yes, it'll come through from my American Skype number. So he thought that I was lying to him, saying I was in England.
That's so hilarious. And guys out there who's listening on the radio, what's funny about this whole thing is that when I said that my girlfriend ran off to Ohio, I didn't even know we were coming out of Ohio number.
Well, I'll tell you something, right? That number that I've got on American there isn't a Ohio number. It's a Harrisburg, Pennsylvania number.
Oh, that's right, the 717.
Yeah, so he got that part wrong, but he probably did think I was lying.
Oh man, he felt you. He felt you coming. I don't know. This guy may have had some psychic abilities because he did feel you coming.
Oh, brilliant.
So guys, we say this in jest, right? And I know it kind of sounds funny because we're making it in a funny manner, but the reality is that right now there are thousands of people that are constantly scammed every single day from psychics like these. People that are so distraught of getting answers that they go to these people, and these people know how to work their craft. As you can see, the commonalities, they don't want to give you a price. They want you to come in. They want photos. They want you to be involved. They want your personal energy in there so they can go and take full advantage of you. So I found a number for this guy that we've been looking for earlier, and I would hope that Joe can go and dial us in right now on that number that I just put in.
Is that the one?
Because I'd love to get this guy on the phone. I would love to hammer this guy all day because what he's got going on is beyond of what everything. And I think we got him. Let's go live here. Let's see if he picks up. Oh boy, this guy. There. I hope that didn't even knock Alan. Alan, are you still there?
I'm still here. Yes. Oh.
We just got an alien interruption. We just got disrupted. we should bring Joe in here and find out if we actually got interrupted by the aliens. Did we just have a close encounter right there? They knocked us right off the thing. What's so funny? Guys, I just want to say that me and Alan are very sincere people, and we know a lot of other sincere people. And it's very hard to clean up the industry because there is no regulation for psychics. Right. There's no board, there's no tests.
That's the same over here in the UK as well, Jesse. So, it's the type of thing that you want people to be able to get in touch with somebody, not us, anybody who does this kind of work, and they feel that they can trust. And how can I put it? The people that we've talked to so far don't actually fill you with confidence, do they?
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's interesting of how they do it. Wow, yeah. I got some crazy stuff going on here.
What's that?
She's pre-scheduled, $50 for 30 minutes, $1.67. So she's just one of these phone psychics. But the fact is, if you're going out there to find a psychic or a spiritualist or a healer, please do your research. Just don't go out and talk to anyone. Go out and find out who their clients are, how long they've been in business, and everything that you can possibly find out about them.
I'll tell you something, Jesse. What I find with people who come to me for help is that the majority of them have actually been recommended to me from somebody else who I've been able to help. And I think if you can get a recommendation of somebody, then that gives you more of a confidence.
It really does. And, guys, I know that people do this a lot, but please do not get a psychic out of a classified section. I mean, these guys are right next to, pets and livestock. I mean, come on, guys. That alone should give away that possibly they're not too reputable. I mean, on one of these guys, particularly that we called, his website that he has up has been taken over by GoDaddy because he didn't pay his bills. So if the guy's not paying his bills on GoDaddy for his website, I'm going to say it's far-fetched that he's going to be able to bring you back to a loved one, figure out your marriage, bring back loved ones. I saw another one that will help you out with an immigration status. And let me tell you guys, unless this guy's working in an immigration office himself or is going to push through a document, he ain't going to help you. Okay? That's just the way it goes. But
yes.
People get fooled all the time. And it's not anybody's particular fault. And that's why we're doing this show, just to educate you guys. Yeah, it's pretty funny, and you could just hear the sliminess. Matter of fact, my room's filled with slime. I'm going to have to clean it up. But you know what? We have to do this so that people become educated.
It's like a scene from Ghostbusters, isn't it? you got your backpack on over you, Jeffrey.
Oh, boy. I have my backpack and the trap. The big trap for a big rat, So, we're laying it up, guys. We're playing the perfect victims to these guys. In a couple minutes, we're going to be going off on our 10-minute break. As usual, pay the bills. But know that when we come back, we'll have a couple of more of those people. I will tell you about next week. And Alan, I think that because this is a very good friend of Alan knows him so well. But next week, our guest is going to be Alan Ashworth.
Dave Ashworth, you mean?
So I'm sorry about that. My brain is really just on the...
You're thinking about me.
I'm thinking about you. Dave Ashworth, I apologize.
Yeah, David Ashworth is... he's actually the person who opened me up spiritually back in 1996, the first time I met Dave. And he's become a really good friend, but he's got an incredible connection, and you will find it a fascinating interview. I know you will. He does a lot of work in Europe. He goes over to Sweden, Amsterdam. He flies about Italy, all over the place to do workshops to help people. So yeah, it'll be a really good interview.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be fine. Guys, I want to remind you, we put out our first edition. Dun, 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 dun! First edition, our July edition of Knowledge of Spirit magazine. We thank you guys. This has been a major success. Overwhelming for the amount of people that have signed up. So, guys, if you're out there and you still haven't received a copy, please sign up on our website so we can send you an advance copy before we put it on the site. We have everything that you can possibly imagine, from poems to stories to horoscopes, healing, advice column. It's pretty much, the list continues to grow. It's been bigger than what I ever thought it could have been, and we're happy. So if you haven't signed up, please sign up. Go to our website, knowledgeofspirit.com. Click on the contact area. Put in there for the magazine. We will send you out the magazine before anyone else. So you'll get that advanced copy. And then later on, we'll put it on for the other people to see on the site to go in there. By the way, you can find us on Facebook. Alan, we have a Twitter account.
Yeah.
Lots of followers on the Twitter account, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So it doesn't matter where you try to look for us. We're there. Please find us. Please friend us on Facebook. Like our page. Feel free to talk to us. It's been a lot of fun doing this radio show. I mean, it's the joy of my week. What about you, Alan?
Hey, very much so. And do you know who we've got in the chat room? We've got Dr. Dave Erickson in there from Paramania Radio.
Oh, is Dr. Dave Erickson in there? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What is his handle in there?
He just says Doc David.
Oh my goodness, I did not know that. So, I see him now. Wow. Hi, Eric.
Dave.
My brain's now confused. Now it's just going to get crazy. Oh my God, this is
good to see him there.
You know, we have so much fun here. It's a wonderful, and we do it all for you guys. We're here for you guys because we really enjoy ourselves, and we know that you could be doing something else. I'm sure like bingo night is really hot somewhere. You go play some bingo, but we're glad that you're here with us tonight. So please stick with us. We're going to be going to a 10-minute break, and we're back. We're going to do some more calls. Let's hope we get a couple of more live ones out there because they seem to be ducking us. But I think, Alan, we can get a couple of live ones, right?
I'm pretty sure in the break we can...
drum up some business?
I'd have thought so.
Good Lord, we live in the 21st century. We've got to be able to do something here. All right. All right, guys. We thank you listening to us in the UK, United States, Canada, Australia, China, Japan, India, wherever you are. Stick with us. In 10 minutes, we'll be right back. Knowledge of Spirit Radio.
All day, every day. The truth of the new is never on the news, but you can find it here with news on the flip side. Remember, don't be politically correct. Just be correct. Join us.
Tune in to UFO Undercover, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with your host, Joe Montaldo, right here on the Paranormal Radio Network.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to Knowledge of Spirit Radio, where we seek to find the hidden truth. I'm one of your co-hosts, celebrity psychic Jesse Bravo, and with me is dun, 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 UK's #1 psychic presenter, TV and radio presenter, Alan Cox.
Hello, yes. I've got that team of carpenters here. Yes, they're chiseling out the doorways to get my head through.
Alan, talk a little bit about what we're doing before, because I'm just doing a little bit of research right now. Yeah.
Well, you see, folks, right? A few years ago, when I was on a different radio station, a friend of mine, who's a psychic, lives in Harrisburg, and he had a lady come to her, and she was ripped off to the tune of $5,000, and he was determined to try and right a wrong that had happened to her, which he did. He exposed the people for what they actually did. So we had the idea of actually exposing others on air. So the way that I see it, these people have got no rights. It's always when somebody is at their lowest ebb, when somebody who is vulnerable, who will pay anything if within their capabilities of with the thought that somebody can put something right. Now, why would anybody think that another human being would have almost like the powers of God, I suppose? Spirit works in a marvellous way, of course it does. And sometimes we can ask for things and it happens. But when you go onto a website, you can't find where the person is. It doesn't say what town or city they're in, and they're asking for lots of money off you. Then the alarm bells should come up there.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's what we did. I found this guy on a rip-off report with a complaint. This person's in Canada. So, Alan, I just put him up into the queue. If Joe, we can dial him up for you, Alan.
Well, yeah.
You want to give a little crack on him?
Yeah, okay.
And the guy's name is Staffa.
Okay.
More like Staffa infection.
Oh, dear.
Here it is. Dialing it up. All you, Alan.
Okay.
Hello?
Staffer? Hello?
Hello?
Is that Staffer?
Hello?
I've got the right number. Hello there.
Yeah. No, my name is Staffer.
Yeah. I understand that you can bring somebody back who you love who's gone away from you. Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell from my voice that I'm English, you'll probably find that an American phone number's come up. But I am actually over here in England. I'm talking to you via Skype, and I'm looking for somebody who can actually bring this beautiful young lady back to me. We met in London. We was together for 12 months, and she just kind of up and left and went back to America. She's in New York. Her name's Sally, and my heart tears apart every single day, Stefan. And I'm just hoping that you'd be able to bring us back together. Is that possible?
Yes, it's possible.
Okay. What would you need to do, or what would I need to do?
First of all, when you speak to me, you have to speak slowly. Then I can follow your English, because I'm not too much usually for English accent.
Right. Okay.
Indian accent. Yeah. And first of all, I need your first and last name first.
Okay, but my first name is Alan, which is ALAN.
Hold on. I'm gonna be ready for you. You
No,
calling me where? You're in England now, or you're?
I am actually in England, yes. Even though the number comes up as an American number, I use Skype.
Yeah.
So I am actually in England.
Okay. That's what I see, because your number shows me like you're in America.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna click there. Okay. What is your first name?
I'm sorry?
Your first name?
My first name is Alan, which is ALAN.
Your last name?
Is Cox, COX.
Okay. Birth date?
28th of March, 1950. I'm a lot younger than my years.
Huh?
I'm a lot younger than my years.
Yeah, okay. I know. Maybe you're taking care of yourself very well.
I have.
That's why. Okay. The first one, the name, what is this?
Sally.
Can you spell the name?
Sally.
Okay. Last name?
Preston. Preston.
C like cat or T?
Preston.
C like a cat.
Yeah. Okay. Preston. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, that's good.
His birth date?
The 12th of April, 1970.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah. Are you still there?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Hold on, okay? Okay. I'm gonna say I help the people first, but my politics before I help the people.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure these two people they're good together.
Right. Okay.
Because I believe in sometimes you love somebody.
Yeah.
But your heart pick up, but maybe it's not good for you. Sometimes you don't like somebody, but that person is good for you.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah. And for what I'm doing first, I'm gonna check in to see if you guys' energy is good together. You can be happy together.
Right. Okay. And are you doing that right now? Are you?
Before I start to do the reading, that's what I told you. Usually, my reading is $100, but because you call me a long distance, let's forget that first to see and what I'm going to be between you and her.
Right.
If she's good for you, you're good for her, you can be back together, then I'm going to try to consider to help you guys.
Right, okay.
But if he is not good for you, I'm not going to try to help you because I don't want to bring somebody to your life who you're not going to be happy. I'm not going to feel him because I'm an honest person, and I'm not going to do something who myself I know it's not the right thing to do.
So, are you doing that right now? Are you?
I'm gonna start to do the reading now. But before I start the reading, I just want to let you know first. When the result is coming, I can help you. When the result is positive, when the result is negative, I'm not going to help you.
Right.
Would
So
you do that?
So it's not a very good line. So are you doing that for me now to see if we're compatible? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to do now. But before I started anything to talk to you, before I started reading, I'm just trying to explain to you my
Yes.
condition.
Okay, please do.
Okay. And my health, I don't have the limit. It can be big money. It can be small money. That's going to depend on the personality of the people. Some people, the job, the small money. Some people, the job is big money. That's going to depend on the character of the people. Some people, they're very, very stubborn, they're strong. To do the job, it's very difficult. Some people, they're very easy. You can do the job easily. Okay, I don't have a limit for my tribe for how much it's going to be cost.
So what do you see with me? Is it going to be easy or is it going to be difficult?
That's what I'm going to start reading now. I just want to make sure you understand everything before you start it.
Yeah, I understand, but can you give me some idea of when you say little or big money? Can you give me some idea of how much I'm likely to pay?
No, this is honestly, I have the people.
Well,
who
I can't.
I can do the.
Yeah, but well, first thing I need to know off you, Staffer, right? Are you saying to me that you can help me? Have you worked out that me and Sally are compatible? Have you done that? Can you help?
But for the moment, let's do the reading first. When we do the reading, we're gonna talk after all of that, okay?
When you say reading, what's this reading? I mean, are you picking up that she wants to come back to me, or what exactly do you mean by the reading?
Good, and because I take you first, and your last name and your birth date, I take her first, her last name and her birth date. That's what I'm going to use now, my energy, psychic ability way to do the reading about you and her. Then I can get all the information I needed about her and about you, what's going to happen, what is the intention now, what is possible to do it.
Right.
That's what the reading. The reading, you don't talk to me anything. Now, you don't tell me anything. You just give me your first, your last name. Now, it's to me now how to go to find out what is the problem, what is going to happen. Do this is good for you? If you want to come back for you, or you have the problem, you need the help. The reading, I can give you all the kind of detail. Then you can ask me the question again. Whatever you are asking, I can able to answer you, because for me, these two things I have it, my energy gonna connect with that. I can read and help everything.
So are you doing that right now? Is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm gonna start it. I didn't start it, but I talk to you first, then you understand my processes before I start it.
Look, I understand what you said to me, but I need to know how much you want off me. You've got to give me some kind of idea.
For the moment, I don't need anything about you, because I don't know yet if you needed my help to do it. Who lady can come into by himself? Because if I do reading now, I find out this lady can come in about herself. It's a matter of time. Then you don't need my help. I just give the information. But if I find out this lady cannot come and the problem is there, I'm going to find out what is the problem, how much it cost to help. I'm going to tell you then you can decide.
Okay. Can you tell me something about Sally?
That's what I'm going to start now.
Okay. So what can you tell me? What can you tell me about it?
Okay, hold on, okay? We're going to start to do the reading. I'm going to tell you I'm going to try to do the reading now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you wait.
Okay. So this is a silent reading?
Yeah, that's what it is, soul reading.
Okay, right.
I'm going to tell you, I'm from Africa, like you see I have my way to do the thing differently. I don't believe the card. I don't believe the tarot. I have my different. I have this for my dad, for granddad, for my great granddad.
Yeah. Okay. So how long is this going to take?
For the reading?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reading can take it maybe 10 minutes and 20 minutes to half an hour.
Right, okay. But you're still actually not telling. You see, you say one thing, then you say another. You must have some kind of price list or something. Because I don't know whether I come into the cheap category or the expensive category. Tell me something, the lowest and the highest I'm likely to pay. Because that's a factor. I haven't got an endless bank balance.
Okay, first of all, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, first of all, the Sally thinks she don't hate you, but she thinks you're not the man who can make her happy.
Right, okay. So you don't think...
No, now I'm going to talk to you now. You listen to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Sally is kind of... Hello?
Hello?
Yes. And I say that the problem is Sally know how much you love her, but Sally don't think you're the right person for her. She can find somebody who can make her happy more than you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So she doesn't love me. Right, okay. I think what I need to so when you say that she doesn't love me, somebody else can make her more happy. Could you explain that? Can you give me more about that?
Okay. But I don't tell you she don't love you. She don't hate you. You have to my English. She don't hate you, but she thinks he can find somebody who can make her life happy, who she can be very happy more than you.
Right, okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. For example, if you're looking for somebody, you can look into somebody more young, somebody more fun, if you're looking for some quality, that's what you should believe. That's what you should believe.
So I've got no quality then. So I've got no quality then. Okay.
No. That's what she thinks. I don't mean you don't have a quality. I said that's what Sally thinks.
She thinks I'm a no-oper, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? She does. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you saying to me then that you can't help me to get her to come back to me, change her mind?
No, we didn't even finish the reading. You just give me time until I finish with you. I didn't finish the reading.
Right, okay.
Okay, and right now, she's been talking with somebody else.
Right.
You have somebody else, you have another man who she can talking about, she thinks that person is good. Her heart is completely on with that man.
Right, okay.
Okay, but what I think is completely wrong, and I think you have everything, and who she deserves. I think she didn't understand how much you would do for her. She didn't understand how much you can be stability and loving and caring to her life.
Right, okay.
Are you there? And she's looking for something adventure. sometimes the people can have something in their hand they think is not good, and they keep that out, or they pick up something who is wrong. I disagree with the Seline's perception into you. I think you're a good person. You love her for true. I think you can do, you have a possibility to do everything to make her life and happy as possible you can. I believe in you. I believe that. But I believe Sally have the adventure mind. She just want to explore it more and rely more, not the relationship. I don't think that is the right thing.
Right. Okay. So you're saying that you can't get her back for me. Is that what you're saying?
No. For now, because I see you're a good person. You guys is good together. Yes, I can help you to bring back if that's what you deserve.
Okay. So I have to ask you again, Stafford, how much is this going to cost me? Because that's a factor. It's important. I want it back, but I need to know how much.
That is a very, very easy. For the moment, my question: how fast do you want the ladies come? How fast?
What do you mean?
Okay, some people they want to come back together for a month. Some people to 2 months. Some people to even 1 week.
Well, I'd like you to come back forever.
Hmm?
I'd like you to come back forever. It isn't like buying a month's holiday somewhere, is it? I'm hoping to spend the rest of my life with her.
Okay. Did you access the internet, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Take my email address. Send to me your picture. Do you have a picture?
I haven't got a picture, I'm afraid, and I haven't got any pictures of myself. I'm not into taking photographs, so I can't help you there with that one. But why do you keep avoiding it when I ask you how much it's going to be? Why do you keep avoiding the answer? Because all I want to know is how much it's going to cost me. You've explained yourself very well, and I've explained what I would like.
I didn't want to. Okay, because I have my own evaluation between you. I didn't want to charge you something who you don't deserve it. That's why I'm doing my evaluation, the situation, until I see that I can give you correct estimation. You don't have to be worried. I'm not going to do the work for free, but I'm not going to charge you what is not possible. The human being, we have many categories.
But how do you know what's possible unless you tell me what it is it's in your mind to charge me? You don't know my personal circumstances, so all I want off you is a figure. I mean, you go into a shop and you say to the assistant, how much is that? They don't say, well, let me see how much money I think you've got. All I want is a price off you. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you you don't have to worry. I'm gonna give you the price.
I'm not worrying. Just tell me, please.
Okay, but for the price I want to give it to you, do you want to do working have to be fast or slow? You want to come back to you in 1 month, in 2 months?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. If you can get it back in a month, that would be good. Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay. For the moment, I need you the $500 US dollars.
How much?
$500 US dollars.
Okay. Now look. Okay. Just before I do that, Stefan, there's something else that I need to explain to you. Okay. My name is Alan Cox. Sally Preston is a figment of my imagination. She doesn't exist. So everything that you've said to me, and you're currently live on air on Knowledge of Spirit Radio, and you've been listened to by approximately around about 3 million people. So what do you say about that?
Okay, for the moment,
Thank you, Stafford. We love hearing about this. We love how you scam people.
No. Listen to me.
How can you slam people out there and charge them $500 to bring somebody back when they don't even exist? You're a slime bag. That's what you are. You rob people every single day of hard-earned money, lying to them.
Listen to me. You give me the boss date and with the name. That's boss date. I give you the reading. If it's somebody the risk, it's you. It's not me.
Listen. You say give me $500
because
she does not exist. She does not exist.
If he doesn't exist, you would. If he doesn't exist, you would.
That's why it makes it so hard for real psychics out there to do their job, because it's someone like you.
Listen to me. If you somebody do the but because you said that the people listen, you said the people listen to us. Now you have to let the people make the judgment. If you're right, if you're this person, okay. Well, every time you're trying to tell me, if somebody do the rubbish, it's you. You giving me the name. Listen.
And give them false.
You give me the name, you give me the boss date. I do the reading by the name and the boss date. If my reading is wrong,
but the person doesn't even exist.
Yeah, but if he doesn't exist, okay. If he doesn't exist, it's up to you who make a mistake, not me.
Yeah, it is you.
How have I made a mistake?
No. This is Sally. This is Sally first. Somebody somewhere. Listen to me. You guys are not. No, listen.
Wait. Can you just
listen to me? You guys. You said the people. You said the million people listen to me. The million people. Listen to me. The million people.
Stefan, why would they put you?
I think you guys you're not a professional. I'm the professional. I just want the people.
They put you on a rip-off report for robbing people if you don't.
Listen to me. It's you.
Can you answer
because. No, listen to me.
No,
before I answer you, you have to answer this question.
For robbing people, you're about to rob us for $500.
Listen to me. You one who do the mistake, not me. You give me the name. You give me the name. You give me the boss date. You wanna who the wrong.
If anybody out there that's looking to go to your service and send you money, that would be a mistake. You are so right.
Listen to me. You who give me the name. Listen to me. You who give me the name. Then the million people must know. The million people who listen to me. You want who wrong. You want who wrong. The 1 million people who listen to me must know you're wrong. You want who wrong people. You're trying to give the false information to people. I'm gonna give you one example. If you give a wrong phone number to somebody to call you, do you gonna get you? If you give the phone number to somebody to call you, that person gonna get you? You're completely nonsense. If you give the wrong email to somebody to send you the email message, you understand? If somebody sending you the wrong email, you give the wrong email to somebody to send you the message. Do you gonna receive it? If you give it wrong bad address somebody to sending you the letter, do you gonna receive it? That's what you do. And the spiritual war, you might do something wrong. You guys are completely joke.
Prove that point.
Alan,
Joe, would you like to turn
Get back on the line here, Steffa. You coward. Get back here. We're not done with you.
Did he actually hang up?
Of course he hung up.
Oh, that's all right.
What other choice we have with the rip-off report?
I like the fact that there's got to be a Sally Preston born on April the 12th, 1970, somewhere in the world. So we did a reading on this person. Oh, fantastic.
Guys, guys out there, people like this, and you can hear the defiance in his voice, they have no problem parting you from your money. It doesn't cost them not 1 second of a sleepless night. And they do this day in and day out. And they have convinced themselves so wholeheartedly that what they do is good, you can't even talk to them. You can't even show them proof because they don't want to see it.
But have you noticed, Jesse, how long it took for me to get a figure of the money and this incredible silent reading that he was doing? You know, it was all trying to bring you in, and that you couldn't say no.
Exactly. You know, what they do is try to keep you on the line, try to get you so personally involved in your own tragedy or whatever calamity that you're going through, unfortunately, at that point in your life. Yeah. And then, you know, they put you in the pain for so long, and just when they think they have you in pain long enough, then they bring you in for the big hook, because that's just a teaser. And that's when they bring out the big bucks. So initially he was going to get you for $500, but that was just the beginning. That wouldn't have stopped there.
That's right.
You know, you would have sent them your picture, you would have sent them an email, and the journey would have began like it begins for a lot of other people out there.
And it would be, well, I need to do this, so there's another $500, and I need to do that, so can you send me another $300? And now here's the biggie, to really get it back, you know, I'll have another $1,000 off you. So, you know, and they'll just carry on until they've drained you dry.
Exactly. Once they got your initial money in, it's so much easier to then get the rest of the money from out of you. Because you're already in. You're already involved.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. that was fun. But, you know, it's unfortunately, you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, these people are out there. But at the end of the day, it's unfortunately the consumer's responsibility. Because, guys, there's lots of people like that gentleman out there. Well, let's not call him a gentleman.
No.
Let's call him that guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like him out there that are looking for people like you. And, you know, there are such craftsmen. They've been doing it for such a long period of time. They can do this with their eyes closed.
Yeah, that's right. And have you noticed something? They have got no sense of shame.
None.
They don't turn around and say, "Oh, I am sorry. You know, I got that wrong." It's like let's bamboozle our way out of this. Let's make it so it's your fault, not his fault. Incredible.
Exactly. So, you know, we wanted to set up this segment, you know, for some fun, some education, obviously entertaining. To get people into thinking maybe in a different way. I know, Alan, that, you know, in my day-to-day affairs with Psychic Arena, we're not always right in what we do.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you take ownership of it, it's okay. You know, because on the whole, real psychics are looking to help you. They really are. They really are going and striving hard to do their best. So that doesn't mean that, you know, we expect the psychic to be 100% or even a large portion. They're doing the best that they can. What we're exposing today is the segment of psychics who are intentionally out to deceive you, to rob you, and make your life worse than what it is. Whatever calamity you think you're going to, losing $500 to $1,000 is not going to help you.
No, it isn't. And all it actually does in the, I mean, okay, let's look at the serious side of it, right? If you was in a deep depression over it, and you literally were considering doing the ultimate, ending your life, if it's affected you that much, and you find this person, i.e. our friend Staffer, and says that he can get the person back to you or what have you, and it takes that money off you, and then you find that he isn't able to do that, and you've been conned. What's that going to do to you? Could it possibly be the final straw?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a responsibility in doing this kind of work, Jesse, and you have to be aware of people's vulnerabilities, and people like that person we've just been talking to, he doesn't care about people's welfare. He just thinks about the dollars.
Yeah,
Very sad.
Yeah, you know, it's true, you know, and we're having this from the actual chat board, which is really something that I spoke about this with a lot of other psychics, and Ian puts out there, he goes, the way I heard it, most money-making psychics study psychology. And, you know, he makes a very good point. You know, I walked into a psychic's place once, and I saw a whole bunch of psychological books in this person's bookshelf, and I want to tell you, it really took a lot of the air out of my sails. I said, you know, what's going on here? If I want to go to a psychologist, I will go to a psychologist and sit on a couch and be psychoanalyzed.
Yeah.
If I go to a psychic, I'm not looking for them to have psychological books. You know, because if you're operating from spirit should be telling you what to say and do.
That's right.
Not because Freud told you or Erickson told you or Carl Jung explained the human mind. No. Yeah. It should be coming from a source other than you.
Now, you mentioned
Ian, I like
Sorry.
that. Thank you very much for writing that, Ian. You were so correct.
Yes. And it's all right. You mentioned Erickson, but our friend Dave Erickson has just written on Skype to me, could that guy help him find his imaginary friend find a mate?
Listen,
and give
I'm
him
sure
a
that guy is sending other emails of how to get $10 million out of another country, but you're the lucky recipient because, you know, he likes you.
That's
so, you know, there's a lot of scams going on, and, you know, those are email scams. We're not talking about email scams here. We're talking about people who are, you know, unfortunately, you know, very callous and very terrible.
Yeah, indeed. Well, I think that's been, you know, it's strange, isn't it, Jesse, right? Because our guest for tonight wasn't able to come on.
The people like it. Mike Davies.
And we thought about doing this probably sometime in August. And you said to me, well, let's do it. And obviously it was meant, wasn't it? You know,
it was meant to be today. And, you know, that's the way spirit works. It works in mysterious ways. You know, the People's Psychic, I think, is in the People's Hospital right now. Unfortunately, that's what I heard. He's in the hospital for some reason. I haven't found out the details, so he wasn't able to make the show today, last minute.
Yes.
And, you know, spirit lined things up to work out the way that they were supposed to work out. Not the way that we wanted them to.
Yeah, that's right.
The way that they were supposed to.
Well, I must admit, when I was talking to Steffa, he kept going on and on and on. I was trying to work out when. It was almost, he was very clever actually, because it was almost like he didn't want to tell me how much. And then he said, charge hardly anything or a lot. And I think I threw him when I said, well, are you going to charge me a little or a lot? Give me some idea. And it's almost like he was forced into actually saying an amount. I feel that he likes to take people down the road to such a degree.
Absolutely. Alan, by no means think this man an idiot in the craft of fraud.
No.
This man is a professional con artist that has done this many other times. I mean, like I told you, I got him off a rip-off report.
Right, okay.
Of him robbing other people. So, you know, it takes a lot for people to actually go to report somebody. Because most people, let's talk about this really quick. I know we don't have a lot of time. We only got a couple of minutes left. But a lot of people, when they're ripped off by a con artist of this magnitude, they don't say anything. They just take it as a lump and they say, okay, this is the way life is. And they say nothing. So it must really say something when this guy's robbed so many people that somebody's finally come out of the woodwork and say, I'm going to report something.
Yeah, because I work on the fact, especially on the psychic side, that somebody reporting it or telling people would be that embarrassed and think that people would think that they're idiots because they've gone to a so-called psychic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what, in a strange kind of way, it's almost like the scenario of like somebody abusing somebody, isn't it?
Yep, they're suffering in silence.
Yeah, indeed.
They suffer in silence and they say nothing, and people like this continue to operate in the shadow. But you know what? Then there's people like us. We put the spotlight on them. And you know what? When you turn on the lights, all the roaches run for the hills. And this particular roach ran for his life. So, at the end of the day, let's talk about next week because we only have 2 minutes to go, Alan.
Okay.
We have a dear friend, David Ashworth.
David Ashworth,
that,
yeah.
He goes around teaching. He's opening people up into the experience of this spiritual arena to help them find that inner spirit.
It works with something, the inner, basically, spirits in the emerald wheel as he actually sees it. And I've talked to Dave about it before, and it's quite fascinating for him to explain about it. It's his connection with spirit.
Yeah, it's going to be very awesome. And we're hoping that you guys out there are willing to call in next week, which I always think is the best thing to do, to call into the show and see if he's able to help someone else out there, help them out, open their inner spirit on the radio. Hold on one second. We have 1 minute to count down, Alan. So, guys, let's wrap it up here. We have our magazine out, Knowledge of Spirit magazine, first edition. Go to knowledgeofspirit.com. Go to UFO Paranormal Radio Network. Download or play our show. Please put this out to friends out there so they can listen to what a real scam is so they don't get scammed. So this is for information purposes, obviously. And, I want to thank you guys for being with us tonight because I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had a lot of fun too, Alan.
It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Jesse.
Man. You know what? Next week, guys, we're going to have a real guy on. No phony psychics.
That's right, exactly.
I think we're done with phony psychics for a while. My blood pressure is shot through the roof.
I think you're right there.
All right, guys, it's about that time. We have to say goodbye to you, and we love you guys. We love you guys in Canada, the UK, Australia, United States, Japan, China, India, Micro-Asia, Philippines, wherever you're listening to us. Knowledge of Spirit Radio, we love you. And if it is Friday night, you better be here listening to us. So, Alan?
Yeah, good night. Thank you very much indeed, everybody, for taking the time and trouble for listening to us. And we hope that we'll be with you again next week.
Okay, guys. Good night.
Good night.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's ugly. Absolutely ugly.
To think that he could have enlarged himself so quickly. It's absolutely amazing.
What's the matter? Knock up for attention?